What's up, people? So I'm always trying to help people. I look at myself as what I call a creative content strategist, and so I'm always trying to help people. And I feel like, as I was telling someone, like an A&R rep, but like a new, like a modern version of an A&R rep, where instead of me just seeing like talent when it comes to say like music, which is where I grew up in, working or knowing about and working with A&R reps. Um, in addition to music and seeing someone who could sing or who can play, seeing people from across different, you know, fields and across different lines that have various talents. So I just got off the phone with my friend Andi Pyatt, who is now putting her writing skills to a place of now writing articles. And the article that she just sent me was OMG. And so I wanted to come on here on IG to talk to her about a few ideas that I saw and to celebrate her. And also, hopefully by the end of this, she'll be able to put it in the comment section as well so that you all can read it and see why I'm so excited about this. In addition to YouTube and that kind of thing, and it'll be in the link. Okay, and there's Andi. I'm about to bring her on in. OMG. So I love helping people in this way. Oh my gosh. Hey, hey.
Hello. Afternoon.
Yeah. So if you could turn down your radio so that way my voice isn't coming through loud. Yeah, because I can hear the echo. Terry, what's up, homie? Hey, Terry. Thanks
Wait,
for the
but now I
love,
can't
bro.
hear.
Oh, you can't hear? Okay.
Oh, wait.
Then
So,
is that good enough?
wait. Is that better?
Yeah, that works.
Okay.
Okay. What's up, Terry? Hey, Terry, thanks so much for the love, bro. On the video that you saw with the virtual piano man. I really appreciate that, bro. And I got a new one I want you to see. And then also, if I can help you out with anything, man, as far as that, let me know. I can tell you how I did it and everything. So, okay, so you sent me this article. Oh my gosh, the manipulating beauty, right? So, and I wanted to call you this way because I wanted to celebrate what you just did, but also to tell you some things that I just think. Okay, so you are the plant whisperer. You ever heard? Yeah, you heard a dog whisperer, right?
I have.
You're the plant
Caesar.
whisperer.
Caesar, whatever happened to him? He's really good. I used to like that show.
I have no idea, but I know that it taught me a
Caesar.
lot.
He
What'd
was
you
really
say?
good. Caesar.
Yeah, staying in the black. Thanks for hanging out with us. So, okay. So this article, The Manipulating Beauty, hands down one of the best things I've ever read in my life around plants. Like,
He was silly.
no, I'm
Thank
not
you.
silly. I'm so serious. And this is why I said the plant whisperer, because first of all, it was really eloquent. And I was saying right before you came on here that at some point, after either during the video or afterwards, that we could also drop the link so that other people can be able to check it out and read it too and appreciate it, and even
Sure.
contextualize why I'm saying what I'm saying. So for you to take you getting a plant and describe it in the way that you did, where it was you brought it to life,
Because
like
it's living. Well, plants are living to me, so
right,
they're
but
they're they're energies. They are spirits. So yeah,
yeah.
it's alive to me.
So that was
Well,
the
it's
beauty
alive to
of that.
everybody.
It is right. It's a live period, right? But that's the thing that I'm saying. You took something that is alive, but you brought it to life in a way that like nobody else uses that kind of language and speaks it. And what I saw immediately, and why I said you're the plant whisperer, is because what I saw immediately is that there's like a whole world of people, right, that are also plant enthusiasts like yourself, that you actually become like a really fun and engaging and entertaining figure around something that they're so familiar with, but within a space where nobody else has that kind of thing. Because people all day are talking about plants talking about, different things like what they are, how to take care of them, and these kind of things, right? Which is cool. And the world could always use even more of that, which is why with what you're doing, it's really good because that's a big part of what you're doing. But the fact that you introduce a whole other side to the coin, and as I was reading it, I put myself, first of all, I just appreciated it even just from where I was. I'm like, wow, how, like, the way that you related to it, the way you talked about, how she was feeling, and the way you talked to the plants and these kind of things. But then I thought about, like, if I'm a plant enthusiast, like, you literally are like one of my number one favorite people right now off that article.
Well,
Like,
thank
real
you.
talk.
So plants to me, I think what it did was it humanized. I humanized plants.
That's what I'm saying.
But the thing is that plants, I do believe and feel that plants have this really beautiful cognition.
Yeah.
Actually, there's a book that I really like. It's a dense book. It's packed with information, so you have to take it in bite-sized pieces. But it's called The Secret Life of Plants.
Yeah.
And it's really a great book. But nonetheless, I think plants are amazing because they respire in conjunction with us, but an opposite, right? So we inhale oxygen and exhale carbon dioxide. Plants inhale carbon dioxide and exhale oxygen, right? So we have this really beautiful, it's the reason why we are so connected. Like, people don't understand, like, just how connected we are to the earth and how much we need the earth, right? Because we need the earth to literally give us what we need for our breath.
Yeah.
Right? And so, anyways, my plants are like that. They're my babies. I'm a plant mama. I love my plants, all different types of plants. My tropical plants, succulents, have lots of different types of plants. And so this one was really interesting because a couple days ago I was actually in Ace Hardware, and they have a nursery in the back, and there's this really beautiful croton that I just kept looking at, the leaves.
Right.
I mean, crotons just come in so many different varieties. It's unbelievable. And I just kept staring, and I was like, oh, God, I love it. But then it just brings up this other feeling. It really does. It makes sad because I'm like taking home.
Right.
Excuse me, that's my allergies, guys. I know what you're going to do, so I am not taking you home. But what was really interesting was I've been noticing a lot of people, because this is the time, it's getting warmer, so a lot of people who don't necessarily know plants are getting them because you are attracted to them. Like, they're so gorgeous. And I'm just seeing a lot of people on, like, the plant groups that I'm like newbies, like,
it's cool. I can use that.
What can I do? You can use it. Yeah. So it's so funny because they're just like, what do I do? My plant's doing X, Y, Z, and this one post, this poor woman just had like all her leaves from her croton petra just laid out on the couch. She was like, what do I do? Mm-hmm. And it just made me think of my story, and I like briefly, and then I just decided, this was last night. Like, at like 11 o'clock at night, I'm writing about this because I saw it, and I was like, this poor woman. And I just needed her to know that she's not alone. It's really not her. They can be toxic little bitches sometimes. And it reminded me of, like, a narcissistic relationship. Like, I give and give and give to you, and the one time, you just gonna act like literally life ends. And I'm like, really? That's how we gonna do things? Like, the time when I can't talk to you as much. And I talk to my plants. I play music for my plants. I dote on my plants. I mean, you've seen my plants. Like, so, there's like, like this morning I got up and Aaron, my son is Aaron also. And so Aaron helped me organize the plants in my room and put some new lighting on them and all this stuff. And so, I mean, it brings me joy.
Right.
But this heifer just, like, really, like, all I did, like, we were good. You don't have to treat me like that. Like, you brought, like, literally, she was outside in the cold. And when I say cold, it was a cold snap, but it was, like, maybe, like, maybe 55 degrees. It wasn't that cold. And it was only for a few hours. And yeah, I still have feelings behind that, to the point where I won't buy any more of them heifers because I feel like they all are in the same family. And I don't need that type of energy in my life. And so that has helped, she has helped me maintain a plant boundary.
Right.
Her pretty ass leaves will remain pretty in a picture and not in my house. Because no matter what I do, I feel like, and it's not just me, it's a lot of folks, you know, no matter they draw you in with that gorgeousness, and then they be like, yeah, I love you. You love me, I'm going to give you energy. You give me energy. Wait, you're not going to give me as much energy as I want? Oh, fuck you. I'm going to drop all my leaves. And they don't do it in, like, increments. This heifer fucking dropped all her leaves within like
a few
hours.
A few hours. Right?
A few hours. It was at first it started off with 10, and then I woke up the next morning. It was like 15, and then I came home in a few hours, and they were all gone. All they were these little stems. Just, I mean, she was beautiful. And there's a picture that I have that people would never even know what it looks like. She was just down to her skeleton.
Let me tell you this. Oh, I can hear the echo again.
Uh-oh. Hold on. I'm getting messages also. Hold
on. So I tell you all why Andi is on hold. So this is really cool because, again, one of the things, what's going on, I guess it's _P Stewart. Thanks for hanging out. How are you all day? How are you all doing today?
How are you all day? How are you all today?
Fuck your trainer. I love that. Fuck your trainer. You got the best name ever. Like, shout out to you and your process for thinking about that name. That was incredible. So this is what I wanted to say. That was when I sent you the text and I was like, oh, we got to chop this up right now. The last part of the article, when you said, I don't need this trifling energy in my life.
I really don't.
When I tell you, I was like, oh my gosh. Like, I cracked up, but I saw the magic in it. And this is why I wanted to tell you.
Thank you.
So you have a niche and you have a gift with this. And so you just unveiled it and unleashed it, even to yourself, in writing this article. This article is so on point because of the fact that it does something that probably has been done out there before somewhere, but not to the capacity at which is about to happen because of this conversation and because of what you're already doing and where you're going and who you are. And that is, this is about to be a regular thing for you, where when people listen to your articles about plants, it is very anthropomorphic in nature, and that is what makes you special. That's what's going to make you really, really pop. Now, I'm going to tell you something else that I saw, and you'll see it when we look back at this video. When you start talking about it, it reminded me of other people out there that you see that'll come on in a video, and they might just be talking about the latest trend in news, right? And just their feelings and like it's real emotional, like this happened, blah, 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 blah. You're about to be that for plants. In the concept of videos, and I promise you, like, that is going to go straight over the top because you bring a particular reality into a world that has never seen it. And if you're a plant enthusiast, this is entertaining as fuck.
But and thank you. And I think for many of my fellow plant mamas and papas, like, you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's relatable. Because especially if you live in certain climates, if you live in like the East Coast, if you live in a place that gets all of the seasons, or a place that stays kind of chilly if you live up north, there's certain plants that just like you
Service
only
from Baltimore. Thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, you only. So I actually have to go.
Cool. Can I tell you? You got 30 seconds.
I got 30 seconds.
All right, here we go. I wanted to do this, even though I already told you about these ideas, but I wanted to tell you it again in this way so that everybody could benefit from it. So the main thing that you want to do when from here, when you write something like this, is immediately record it. You already know where I was going to go with that, right? And
No,
then,
I know.
but then, yeah, and immediately record it to a video because again, you're creating a video archive and an audio archive as well. When you share this on your Facebook page, don't forget to just also copy the text and share that as just the text, and then also the article link, so that you accomplish both things: the readers in the app because of the algorithm, because Facebook is going to show that to people first, and then you get people over to your Medium with the other link. Don't think that you're oversaturating just because you're doubling up on it, because you're not. Most people won't see one or the other, or even either one, because of the algorithm. So you're actually doing yourself a favor. But I am proud of you, and I'm
Thank
so
you.
happy about that. And so, yeah, we'll chop it up. You know,
We'll
I'll
wrap it
call
up.
you
I
back.
think I will be
Yeah.
definitely writing another. Well, obviously, I'm definitely going to be writing another article on just some of my other plants. So this one just happens to be one that I literally just saw and was
Well, you just hit a
feeling.
damn grand slam.
He's
You
so
hit a
silly.
damn grand
But
slam
I'll
on the
also
top.
talk about my babies who love me dearly and give that reciprocity, that reciprocal energy, and hang around with me for years and years and years. Like my ZZ plant. Oh, it just gets so
And that's
huge
the
and
thing,
beautiful.
because that's what it'll
So,
be. So,
right.
yeah. All
All
right,
right.
so cool. Well,
All
I'll hit
right.
you back.
Everyone have a wonderful weekend. Have a great Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. All right, I'll talk to you later.
Peace.
Peace.